Hello, Hunter Hawks. I'm Jennifer Rabb and have the great privilege of serving as president of Hunter College, where the American dream continues to come true, even during these challenging times. Today, it is my great pleasure to celebrate the extraordinary accomplishments of Hunter athletes and the amazing coaches and athletics department leadership who support them in making athletics at Hunter College such a great source of inspiration to us all. Let's have a big round of virtual applause for the outstanding administrators who help make the athletics department the powerhouse that it is. To our phenomenal director of athletics, recreation, and intramurals, Terry Weinsart. To our indefatigable vice president of student services, Aya Aravainen. And to the amazing Kevin Nesbitt, assistant dean for student affairs. We are so grateful for your dedicated work and support of athletics. And thank you especially to the coaching staff. We could not be more proud of your tireless work year after year to guide and motivate our superb student athletes. As president of Hunter College, it has been a great pleasure to join the community in rooting for our athletes as they give their all, win or lose. This past season, I had an amazing time coming to the games and cheering for women's volleyball team and the women's basketball team. But what I love most about watching you compete is the passion you display, not just your love for the sport, but your love for your school. What I see when I watch isn't just highly trained, coordinated, talented athletes, but multidimensional student athletes and intellectuals pushing yourselves on the court just as hard as you do in your studies. We celebrate today during a time of turmoil and injustice in our country. As young people rise up in protest across the country following the awful and unjustifiable killing of George Floyd, let us take a moment to recognize the leadership, dignity, and persistence embodied by you, our student athletes. Through your successes, your struggles, your comebacks, you show us how to persevere when you're down and how to stand up when you're defeated. You know what it's like to wake up and see a dream and see it come crashing down, and then to wake up again the next day to dream again. As athletes, you have always been a part of the beating heart of student life on our Hunter campus. By giving your all as you do, you are a source of strength and inspiration to us all. And that has not changed because of the pandemic. COVID-19 may have ended a few of your seasons early, but Hunter athletics found success despite unprecedented challenges. Through it all, you have supported one another and your community by reminding each other to soar above, to truly embody the spirit of the hawk. During this period of social isolation, Hunter trainers have continued working with our student athletes online at home, and coaches have continued to offer guidance remotely to our players, all while earning a number of distinctions. Hunter Athletics once again won the Athletic Conference Commissioner Cup champion, making Hunter the CUNY school with the most wins for the 13th year in a row. As a collective award, it is a great testament to the overall excellence of athletics at Hunter, something we should all be proud of. Fencer Anton Smoot became the first fencer in Hunter's history to make the NCAA tournament. 44 Hunter athletes made the Fall CUNY Athletic Conference Commissioner Honor Roll, making us the top school in the CUNYAC Conference. Women's volleyball won its 6th straight CUNYAC champion and earned its 6th straight qualification for the NCAA tournament. And it was an amazing and memorable year for men's soccer, who represented Hunter so proudly in a double overtime game before devoted fans in the freezing cold. Hunter athletes, thank you so much for all that you do. Your spirit and passion provide strength to the entire Hunter community at a time when we need it most. You so beautifully represent the Hunter motto, Mihi Kura Futuri, the care of the future is mine. I cannot wait to join you all again in person and to root for our home team. Let's go Hawks.
Thank you, President Rob, for your words, and on behalf of the Hawks, we thank you for your leadership, your unwavering fortitude, and the navigation through these transformational months. I would like to echo President Rob's comments about these unprecedented times. Over the past few months, we as Hawks, as New Yorkers, have endured challenges as we have seldom faced before. And we are proving that we are New York tough by following health guidelines, finishing the spring season and semester remotely, and absorbing the loss of our on-campus spring seasons. The personal losses have been hard to fathom. At this time, please take a moment to reflect and remember those who have lost their lives during this year, especially those in the Hawk family. Let us celebrate the life of our newly hired wrestling coach, Carlos Torres, who died in October, and our fellow Hawk, former equipment manager, Levester L.T. Thompson, who lost his battle with COVID, and all of the other friends and family members during this tragic time. Thank you. Now, to re-emphasize the potential opportunity of this year, let me take us back nearly a year ago. In early August of 2019, the athletic administration team sat in the game day locker room and met to come up with our new motto or hashtag. We had just successfully won back the CUNYAC Commissioner Cup after seizing the fray. And with the unique challenge we all faced at Hunter College, we felt it was important that we emphasize the DNA of the Hawks and developed our hashtag Soar Above mantra. There was no way to know in August how much we would all have to soar above together. In the face of tragedy, triumph, hardships, challenges, and successes, we have all continued to soar above and will need to stay the course. And stay the course we did. In true Hunter spirit, we took on all the challenges, and with our overall success proves that. We are proud to say that Hunter College Athletics was awarded the CUNYAC Commissioner Cup for the second year in a row. This was an ultimate overall program award that rewards all of us, our student athletes, our coaches, administrators, athletic trainers, strength coaches, academic advisors, student affairs team, and the senior leadership of the college for our hard work, our perseverance, and our leadership. Now, on to more of the magical moments President Rob mentioned. Our softball team, with the goal of a conference championship in their hearts and minds from the very first B4 practice, the team had finally gotten outside for the doubleheader just before the outbreak. For once, the biggest obstacle for softball was not the New York City spring weather. Maria LeBoy took home the CUNYAC Player of the Week award and a small token before the unfortunate ending of the season. We want to thank the 5 seniors for all that they have done for the softball team and the athletic program. The men's tennis perhaps was hit the hardest as the squad was unable to compete in any spring matches. The team had a tremendous preseason, working hard as they knew a CUNYAC championship was in reach. 3-year captain and CUNY Scholar Athlete of the Year honorable mention, Nazar Ghaffar, was ready to play a major role once again, manning the first singles spot. Men's track and field was coming off of an impressive second place finish in the indoor championships, and the excitement was building. Young talent such as freshman Donovan Floyd Fullermore, Isaac Marighada, and Matthew Lau led the way as 7 Hawks were tabbed All-Stars. The team was expecting their success to trickle into the outdoor season as the team looked to improve upon their third place finish last year. Women's track and field also found success in the indoor season with 8 Hawks earning a CUNY All-Star nod. Freshman Leah excelled in multiple events, earning the title of Rookie of the Year, while Hunter's distance medley relay team dominated their event. The squad had high hopes for the outdoor season as they were set to defend their 2019 crown, but hopes were dashed as the pandemic hit. Men's volleyball had been gearing up for another battle with arch rival Baruch, with a regular season title on the line. COVID unfortunately put a stop to the promising season, with the team going toe-to-toe with some of the top programs in the country. 4 Hawks were tabbed All-Stars, with setter Alec Helford also nabbing the recognition of CUNY's Scholar Athlete of the Month in April. The team also saw numerous players nearing the career 1,000 kills mark before the season abruptly ended. The women's swimming had a complete sweep of the regular season and the conference championship, collecting the CUNYAC title in a landslide fashion. Accolades poured in for the Hawk swimmers, with Sarah Decker claiming Rookie of the Year status and Coach Mike collecting Coach of the Year. In all, 6 swimmers earned CUNY All-Star nods, while Virginia Dundon was named a CUNYAC Scholar Athlete of the Year honorable mention. Wrestling had to overcome tragedy from the very start of the season, competing and growing throughout the season before finding success right at the end. Newcomer Jake Raboy made an impact as a mid-year transfer, while freshman Paul Weir had a successful and consistent first season. Sophomore Andrew Cota finished the season strong, as he just was 1 win away from qualifying for the national tournament at 133 pounds. We know that the wrestling team lived the motto of soar above this year, and we believe it will help reach new levels in 2021. The women's basketball team made a return to the CUNYAC championship as the team capitalized on its roster of experienced veterans and talented newcomers. Both Janine Conway and Teresa Leung made big impacts as each hit their 1,000 career point mark en route to the CUNYAC All-Star selection. The squad also continued their postseason trend as the Hawks earned a bid to the ECAC tournament for the second time in 3 years. The men's basketball team had a difficult start, only to find their stride mid-season to go on a run to the 4th place conference finish. The team captured a signature win over Baruch during that run, the squad's first win over the Bearcats in 8 years. Helping lead the squad was George Jumping Bean Keener, who scored his 1,000th point in only 3 years here at Hunter, and he was recognized as a first-team All-Star and a third-team All-Met Riders All-Star. Women's fencing had another solid year, aided by freshman Mira Daphne, who showed promise and growth throughout the season as she made it to the NCAA regionals in Sabre. Junior Myrn Asser was also named an EWFC Fencer of the Year honorable mention in foil. One of the highlights for the Hawks was a homecoming victory over CCNY with a great turnout of fans, family, and alum. Men's fencing charge was led by Anton Schmuth. He became the first male fencer to win the Temple Open, the first large-scale tournament of the year. Sporting the épée, Schmuth was able to dice through schools from across all NCAA divisions, earning Hunter's first ever individual bid to the NCAAs. Despite not being able to attend the national tournament, the sophomore was named a USFCA All-America Honorable Mention, as well as an All-Region member. Men's soccer had a stellar season, making a dramatic run to the finals, with wins over rival Baruch 2 times in the span of 1 month. Despite being narrowly edged in the finals during a penalty kick shootout, the team had plenty to be proud of this season, including Jesus, who was tabbed the Conference Player of the Year. He was joined by twins Blaze and Regis, who both collected All-Star recognition. Women's volleyball continued its CUNYAC dominance as it nabbed its 6th straight conference championship and 4th straight regular season championship. The squad then battled tough in the NCAA, stealing a game from one of the top programs in the country before bowing out. Plenty of awards were handed out as Sung earned the title of CUNYAC's top libero, while Coach Bercoli was tabbed the Conference Coach of the Year. Joining the accolade train was Isabel Izzy Lawrence and Justine Smith, who both claimed an all-star spot. Women's cross country joined volleyball in its continued success as the team collected its 6th straight championship, with 6 runners finishing in the top 15. Head coach Darren Johnson swept the Cross Country Coach of the Year awards, while Annabelle Gregg was named the Rookie of the Year. Annabella, Zoe, Dorothy, Gisela, Marissa, Ariella all earned CUNYAC All-Star nods as well. Men's cross country ran strong the entire season, earning a 2nd place finish in the CUNYAC Championship at the famed Van Cortlandt Park. CUNYAC Coach of the Year, Darren Johnson, oversaw a young team that had great team and individual success. Freshman Alexandria Marquez was named the Rookie of the Year, while his teammates Kieran, Felix, and Kyle Harris all earned All-Star status. Women's tennis had quite the season as the squad ran the tables at the tournament, earning a spot in the national tournament. Unfortunately, the team was not able to compete at the NCAAs due to the coronavirus, but the team earned plenty of recognition from the conference. At the helm of the squad was Coach Alex Trezzo, who took home Coach of the Year honors. He was joined by Zara and Laliko, who took home All-Star accolades.
Hi, I'm Kevin Nesbitt, Assistant Dean for Student Affairs. As most of you know, Hawks 365 is our athletic philosophy here at Hunter College. It means to embody the spirit of Hunter athletics, not just during your practices and games, but also in the classroom and during your free time and in all of the moments when you represent Hunter best. Many of our teams take pride in being a Hawk at all times, but there's one team that has been there for it all, cheering on their fellow Hawks, attending Adem and Nina's sessions, joining if not leading SAC at community service events. You see them in the classroom writing their geometry questions on the board. If there is something going on in the Hunter athletics community, you can bet this team was a part of it all. This year's Hawk 365 award goes to the women's volleyball team. Thank you for leading all Hawks. Thank you for your leadership at the college. Soar above.
I am Aya Aravainen. I'm the Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students here at Hunter College. I have the distinct pleasure of awarding the Golden Hawk Awards this semester. The Golden Hawk Award is the most prestigious honor given to the athletic program. Each year, one male and one female senior student athlete with outstanding academic and athletic combined accomplishments is selected. This award is representative of accomplishment throughout the year, not just this semester. The recipients define the Division III student athlete in its purest form. This year, I am very proud to present the Golden Hawk Awards to Nasser Ghaffar from men's tennis and Teresa Leung from women's basketball. Nasser is a 4-year member of the Hunter men's tennis team. He has been a huge contributor to Hunter's success in the past 3 seasons, winning a combination of 42 singles and doubles matches. Although his senior year was cut short due to COVID-19, from the moment we met Nasser, we knew that he was poised to make a huge impact on and off the court. The 2017 CUNYAC Rookie of the Year followed that up with back-to-back first-team All-Star selections, as well as being named the conference's preseason Player of the Year twice. His success spilled into the classroom as well. He was named to the Dean's List in spring 2019 and fall 2019, and was also tabbed the CUNY Chancellor's Global Scholar recipient in 2018. His coach, Alex Trezos, had the following to say about Nasser. I appointed Nasser team captain 2 years ago, and this was one of my best coaching decisions. His leadership and unselfishness far surpassed all my expectations. Nasser always went out of his way to help develop his teammates with their skills and overall tennis game. As our captain, he was extremely sensitive to the mental wellness of his teammates on and off the court. I witnessed him dedicating his personal time to help teammates with varying school life issues. He especially took the freshmen under his wing, and they all looked up to him. Nasser exemplifies the true meaning of the term student athlete. Nasser has juggled being a top athlete, a captain, studying abroad while boasting a 3.37 GPA in his major of political science and minor of psychology. An active member of on and off campus, he has had several internships in the city, planning to attend law school and become an attorney is his next goal. Once again, your 2020 Golden Hawk Senior Male Award winner is Nasser Ghaffar. This year's female Golden Hawk winner is Teresa Leung. Leung is a 4-year member of the women's basketball team. Over the course of her career, she has completed and helped team's first NCAA tournament appearance in 14 years, and 2 trips to the ECAC tournament. Individually, Leung, better known as T, has been tagged All-Star twice to go along with her Rookie of the Year distinction in 2017. Her coach, John Garrett, had the following to say about her. Teresa has been a definition of high impact since she stepped on Hunter's campus. She's a 2-year captain, but has been a leader her entire life. Since T has joined our program, she has effected a positive change in every aspect of women's basketball. connecting with all of her teammates, excelling in the classroom, volunteering in the accounting club, and pushing everyone to improve on the court, in the classroom, and in the weight room. Teresa has made me a much better coach and has been an integral part of all of the success that we have had over the past 4 years. Off the court, Teresa has maintained a 3.62 GPA in her major of accounting. Teresa will continue to succeed academically this fall, attending graduate school at NYU Stern School of Accounting. She has an upcoming internship at Ernst & Young. These are the steps that she will follow to achieve her goal of becoming a CPA. Teresa and Nasser, you must know how proud we are of both of you. And I also need to say that we are proud of all of our athletes. I know you work hard, you study hard, and you play wonderfully. So thank you for all of your accomplishments and have a very restful, fun, and wonderful summer. Thank you.
Congratulations, and thank you to all of our Hawks who represented Hunter College so well. Perhaps, as we move forward, we all could consider the lessons learned from this year, from the social injustices, to the public health crisis, and to the economic stress. Each has sprouted seeds for hope, rebirth, and change. Be better, do better. And as we go through the next few months, prepare to build back better. We are the Hawks, and we soar above.